In the eyes of many, the Vatican is a world governed solely by clergy, cardinals, bishops, and priests in crimson, black, and white. Yet beneath the surface of tradition lies a quiet but powerful shift. Today, under the guidance of Pope Leo XIV, a new generation of lay leaders, men and women not ordained to the priesthood, are shaping the Vatican's direction in profound ways. This is not about token appointments or symbolic inclusion. These individuals are trusted with critical responsibilities, from global media to financial stewardship, from ecclesial reform to diplomacy. Their decisions reverberate through every parish and diocese. And while they may not wear collars or cassocks, they are, without a doubt, helping guide the bark of Peter. Here are the top 5 lay people now holding key Vatican positions, who they are, what they do, and how they are quietly transforming the Church from within. Number 5. Paolo Ruffini, the layman shaping the voice of the Church. Appointed in 2018, Paolo Ruffini made history as the first layperson to head a Vatican dicastery, taking the helm of the Dicastery for Communication. A seasoned journalist and editor, Ruffini's past includes leadership roles at both Rai Tre and TV 2000, Italy's public and Catholic broadcasters. But his current role is far from media management. It is ecclesial strategy at the highest level. As Prefect of Communication, Ruffini oversees all Vatican media, Vatican News, Vatican Radio, L'Osservatore Romano, the Holy See Press Office, and more. Under Pope Leo XIV, who is known for favoring precise pastoral messaging, Ruffini's importance has only grown. The Holy Father has emphasized the need for communications that are neither ideological nor corporate, but evangelical and merciful. Ruffini's team has taken this to heart, crafting a tone that balances doctrinal fidelity with pastoral warmth. And crucially, Ruffini is not a spokesman. He is a decision maker. He attends high-level meetings, contributes to response strategies during global crises, and often advises the Pope directly on how to frame messages to the global church and secular media alike. On May 12, 2025, just days after the election of Pope Leo XIV, Ruffini was among those who met with the newly elected Pope to discuss the future of Catholic media. The Pope's call during that meeting was clear. Let Catholic communicators be bridge builders, not bomb makers. Ruffini's leadership will be pivotal in fulfilling that mandate. Number 4. Sister Nathalie Bicard, the woman with a voice and a vote. Sister Nathalie Bicard, a French Xavier religious sister and canonically a laywoman, is not new to leadership, but she is new to history. In 2021, she became the first woman to be appointed Undersecretary of the Synod of Bishops with voting rights, a precedent-setting moment in a centuries-old institution. Under Pope Leo XIV, her role has only deepened. The synodal process, an initiative begun under Pope Francis, has entered a new phase under Leo XIV, who has emphasized genuine listening, theological discernment, and structured dialogue between bishops and laity. Sister Nathalie plays a crucial role in facilitating that process, but what makes her influence unique is not only her voting power, it is her theological vision. Trained in theology and philosophy, with extensive pastoral experience in youth and vocation ministries, she brings a grounded spiritual sensitivity to every room she enters. She does not seek attention. She seeks communion. In a quiet but moving encounter shortly after the conclave, Sister Nathalie met Pope Leo XIV at the Dicastery for the Doctrine of the Faith, where both were residing. She later shared that she had simply said to him, "I'm praying for your mission." The Pope, known for his humility, reportedly smiled and replied, "Let us pray for each other." Her role now is not just historic, it is spiritual. She stands as a living sign of what Pope Leo XIV called a church that listens before it teaches, and she continues to help build the processes by which that listening takes shape. Number 3, Maximino Caballero Ledo, the layman holding the Vatican's purse strings. If power in the Vatican can be measured in influence, then it is also measured in accountability and money. And Maximino Caballero Ledo, a Spanish layman with decades of corporate finance experience, now serves as prefect of the Secretariat for the Economy, essentially the Vatican's chief financial officer. Appointed as secretary in 2020 and later promoted, Caballero brought a no-nonsense, business-minded approach to Vatican finances. His background includes senior leadership at Baxter International, a global healthcare company. He did not arrive to learn, he arrived to clean house. And he's done just that. With reforms touching everything from annual budgets to investment ethics, Caballero has overseen the implementation of strict anti-corruption measures, digitized financial reporting, and launched external audits of dicastery finances. His efforts are widely credited with restoring confidence in Vatican financial integrity, especially after years of scandal and shadowy real estate deals. Under Pope Leo XIV, Caballero's authority remains strong. The new pontiff has emphasized economic transparency as a moral issue, not just a managerial one. The Church must be as pure in its accounts as in its doctrine, Leo reportedly told advisors. While no public meeting has yet been confirmed between Caballero and Pope Leo XIV since the election, Vatican insiders report that Leo is planning to retain Caballero's team for the long term. In a church where credibility is as vital as compassion, Caballero ensures that behind every donation is a chain of stewardship the faithful can trust. Number 2, Dr. Linda Guissoni, the lay canon lawyer reshaping ecclesial governance. Dr. Linda Guissoni may not be known to most Catholics, but within the Vatican, she is among the most respected voices on canon law and governance. Appointed in 2017 as Undersecretary of the Dicastery for Laity, Family and Life, she continues to serve in that capacity, and under Leo XIV, her influence is growing. Trained as a canon lawyer with additional expertise in civil law and theology, Guissoni's work includes developing frameworks for lay participation in church governance, legal protections for victims of abuse, and expanding the role of women in diocesan structures. She is not a campaigner, she is a builder. She drafts policy, she refines documents, and she challenges the assumption that lay input is automatically pastoral rather than juridical. In recent years, her voice has helped shape Vatican guidelines for parish councils, diocesan synods, and lay leadership in mission territories. While no formal audience with Pope Leo XIV has been reported since his election, Guissoni remains one of the most trusted legal and theological lay minds inside the Vatican. Her writings and policy drafts are reviewed at the highest levels, and it is widely expected that she will be called into future consultations on church law reform. Her gift is clarity, her authority is earned, and her mission is to ensure that canon law serves communion, not control. Number 1. Sister Tiziana Merletti, the new face of religious life reform. On May 22, 2025, Pope Leo XIV appointed Sister Tiziana Merletti as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life, making her the third woman in history to assume a secretary-level role in the Roman Curia. A Franciscan religious with a background in canon law and formation, Sister Tiziana is known for her deep spirituality and organizational leadership. Prior to this appointment, she led national commissions for religious life in Italy and contributed to reform discussions on the renewal of consecrated life in a post-pandemic world. Her appointment is entirely the decision of Pope Leo XIV, marking the first major female appointment of his papacy. In doing so, he sent a strong signal. The renewal of religious life must be driven by those who have lived it. Sister Tiziana will now help oversee the regulation, support, and governance of religious orders around the world. In a time when vocations are shifting, charisms are evolving, and new communities are emerging, her leadership is critical. More than a legal figure, she is a pastoral heart, and her task is urgent to help religious life not only survive, but flourish again. The 5 lay figures we've seen, Paolo Ruffini, Sister Natalie Beccar, Maximino Caballero Ledo, Dr. Linda Guissoni, and Sister Tiziana Merletti, do not hold symbolic titles. They hold real power. They carry burdens of responsibility once thought possible only for cardinals and bishops. And they do so with integrity, faith, and the full confidence of the Holy See. Under Pope Leo XIV, this model of governance is not a novelty, it is a necessity. As he guides the Church through moral complexity, technological upheaval, and cultural transformation, Leo is building a leadership team that reflects not only hierarchy, but charism, professionalism, and trust. And so, the next time you picture the Vatican as a palace of clerics, remember this. The decisions shaping the church today may very well be made by those in suits and habits, not cassocks. And the future of Catholic leadership is not clerical or lay. It is above all faithful.